Come on in, step inside. Why not? It's going to be fun tonight featuring the Black and Green Brigade and the Kent Roosevelt Rough Riders. It'll be the very last game between these two schools ever in high school volleyball. Who would have guessed it? And who would have guessed that the hopes and dreams of winning seventh consecutive American Conference are alive and well? And it's all coming down. How are you guys? Good, thank you. Good, thank you. We're staying alive and well. And that Tuesday night will be the conference championship game featuring the good guys and the Revere Minutemen right here at this very gym. Well, we're supposed to have Best Color Night out here. At least I assumed we would. I mean, we're starting earlier than usual. Instead of starting at 7, we're going to start at 6:30. Hopefully, fans will pack their way in here to the gym because this is the closest we'll get to a homecoming game this season. Very disappointing, I know. Super duper disappointing. What's not disappointing is that this game should be fun for the good guys. Yep, we go around everywhere. How are you guys? Good, all right. Sorry, folks. We're almost ready for some game time. Who would have guessed it? Well, Tuesday night is senior night. This is a warm-up for senior night, you would assume. JV took care of business over the rough and tough Rough Riders. Let's hope we can do it again. This time being in varsity. Tommy Maroon here for WHBW. Hit the like button, subscribe on bell icon. Of course, no game tomorrow night. Bush League Barberton happened. That's what happened. I'll tell you that. Very frustrating if I were to speak for myself. I mean, we were going to play them. I mean, it was going to be fun. And Barberton decides to dodge us, duck us, hide from us. And the results, a lot of unhappy people here at Highland High School, I'll tell you. Tomorrow night was going to be a fun night. Instead, we'll be wondering what if. So we'll probably be 9-0 on the season. We might see some of the football players show up tonight. They will not be very happy. Football players, and I honestly don't blame them. I'm not a happy camper myself. I'm not a happy camper over this. There ain't no denying it. Yep, we're almost ready to begin. Isn't that cool? I think it is cool. Mr. Ricks, how are you? They're still waiting for people to file their way in. Maybe some people forgot this is a 6:30 game and not a 7 game. Or, yeah, not a 7 game, but rather 6:30. A lot of people trying to show up to this ball game out here tonight, folks. It's also tomorrow's class color day. Yeah, I can't wait for that, even though I graduated. All right. Well, I mean, I'm old, but I would not have had to change that much. I sure feel it, though. But anyways, it's gonna be a lot of fun, nonetheless. But yeah, class color days tomorrow. Bush League Barberton's not gonna damper that. Let me tell you that Bush League Barberton, they can damper our spirits tomorrow night. They can try to, but they'd be horribly mistaken. They would be obviously in the wrong. Don't see Coach Laura anywhere. I don't know where she is. Hey, where is everybody? Where's Coach Laura? Teacher meetings. God, obviously that takes higher priority. Thank you. So she won't be here tonight. So If she's watching, hi, Coach Laura, how are you? We'll win the game today. And then we can't wait to see you out here Tuesday night against Revere. Oh boy, Revere Tuesday night's going to be so epic, in my opinion. It's going to be so entertaining. Mr. Tremonti, how are you? It's going to be super duper fun. Oh, the Guardians definitely disappointed us all today with a 6-3 loss against the Detroit Tigers. Very disappointing. But you know what? Nothing the volleyball team can't fix, if you know what I mean. Yep, you know what I mean, folks. We're almost ready for this game to begin. Highland and Kent Roosevelt, the Rough Riders. This gym is not packed by any means. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on. Again, it might be everybody's mistaken the fact that a 7 o'clock first serve is actually a 6:30 first serve. But you knew I couldn't miss this. You knew I could not miss this 1 minute. You knew I could not miss this. This is going to be a good game. Good guys huddled up right there. Might be one of those nights where the student section is just non-existent, but let's hope not. Tell you, they're excused for tonight. Consider Roosevelt, but Tuesday night they cannot be excused for that game. Conference championship game, and then an easy one against Cuyahoga Falls. That'll be a gimme. I'm sorry if I sound cocky, but I'm not wrong. When have I been wrong? Exactly. I'm never wrong. Well, class color day, of course, tomorrow. You see everything right there. Everything that transpired over the week. Pretty cool stuff. I remember my things I did every year somewhat. But yeah, it's always fun. Golly, Ned, being in high school. And then there's me who still likes to be in high school despite the fact I graduated years ago, or at least seemingly years ago. Sorry, folks. I mean, it is what it is. That's just how life rolls, I guess. Everybody looking forward to this one out here today. Sun hasn't set yet. Looks like we're going to start on time, or at least somewhere around on time. Tomorrow we'll be at the festivities for homecoming, I guess. Yeah, it's going to be very disappointing that there's nothing to do when it comes to football. I mean, yeah, there will be football stuff, but obviously it won't feel the same as it does as Bushwick Barberton decided, of course, to cancel the game. It was supposed to be a highly anticipated game for us. I mean, I got Barberton's 1-5, but you just cannot, and I repeat, cannot chicken out of a game. Just not how it works. And of course, you've heard Mr. Bailey wanting to kick Barberton out of the conference for telling us not, or telling them, hey, we don't want, telling us, hey, we don't want to play you. Do you guys like not winning football all the time? Yeah, I mean, it was last 10 seconds we were winning in the first half. It could have been worse. Could have been tip drill Hail Mary. Could have been worse. Second half, we just could not keep up. That's what happens when you play the evil empire. You can't keep up against a school like them. Number 2 in the country. I mean, that's the biggest concern. Anyways, yeah, that's the biggest concern. You're playing, you can have your best team ever, but go up against a school like the Evil Empire. Odds are you're not going to beat them. But still a great effort by us nonetheless. Tim Conwell, 2 receiving touchdowns. So Tim Kellogg, 2 receiving touchdowns. George Limburger had a rushing touchdown. Both passing touchdowns were by none other than junior quarterback Charlie Bubonics. And Robert Beamster Jr. threw a field goal. Robert, the left footer freshman from, I think, North Carolina. Robert does a good job. First year on the job. Always at the oldest and greatest university in America. He's done himself a dandy. So we got Otterbein next Saturday. Wow, there are not too many people here tonight. I'll tell you that. There are not too many people in this joint. Oh, I tried promoting this game. I tried saying, hey, Bushwick Barberton tomorrow. This is the next best thing you'll get. And it is indeed the best thing you'll get, at least this week. You got what? The soccer team isn't here. They're playing over at the North Gateway Tire Field Highland Stadium, where we're playing the Walsh Jesuit Warriors. That'll be fun. It'll be a lot of fun. Yeah, this is not really the crowd you anticipated. Maybe everybody's too burned out from decorating the hallways. I don't know if you saw my Twitter feed at WHBW Sports. I filmed the class color day stuff already decked out. Good golly. All that for one day. All that for one day. I mean, it is what it is, but still always a bunch of fun. My question is, guys, where in God's green pastures is everybody? Where is everybody?
Probably soccer. Yeah, probably soccer.
Yeah, but I guess that's a big game, but you'd expect a split half-half, maybe. You guys gonna be at the festivities tomorrow?
Yeah.
Good, because I think I'm showing up too. Bush League Barberton bailed out. Bush League Barberton, folks. So there is that. There is indeed that. It's really disappointing, in my opinion. But what's not disappointing is that we have less than 2 minutes till this game. I don't think Shooter's going to show up, probably because he's out in London right now. How are you guys? Well, that means a lot. Thank you, guys. You guys do. I saw Gavin was on my stream last week. Interview you. Well, tell him I said hi. Ask him. Yeah, ask him how Ohio State's going. All right, thank you. All right. We all over, man, till it's rock and roll time. And now the fans are starting to file their way. Still the live stream at least, only 4 people, but 4 is a bigger number than 3, which is a greater number than 2, which is a bigger number than 1, which is a larger number than 0. But that's just simple math. We all know that by now. At least I assume we would know that by now. You would assume we would know that by now. It's like Roosevelt will be in the red, we will be in the white. Don't know what our starting lineup looks like. I do know once again, no Warmer as the coach today. He's a little bit busy with things, teacher meetings. Tim Gentile had their head coaches here today for Ken. Gentle Ad is assisted by Elena Pillay and Dakota Wow. Well, and up on the chit chat, we gotta get ready for the national anthem, which is bound to happen in about a minute. Probably less than a minute. So let's, without further ado, get right into the action.